What's up, guys? Topher here, and welcome to my first Batman Arkham City gameplay. It is a battle against Ra's al Ghul in the Lazarus Pit. Pretty fun to watch, pretty fun to play as well, but the gameplay is going to be more of a background to the chat that I wanted to have with you guys about, in my opinion, the most anticipated movie maybe ever, or at least definitely of 2012, which is Batman, or The Dark Knight Rises, whatever you want to say, Batman 3. I am looking so forward to that movie. I just saw the new trailer that got released yesterday online, and the movie just looks absolutely epic. It looks as though Christopher Nolan's going to take this film to new heights and try and make it even better than his previous entry, which was The Dark Knight, as everyone knows. And that movie was just an absolute beast at the box office, with critics, with fans, pretty much with everybody. Even if you didn't like Batman, or even if you weren't really a superhero fan, I think just about everybody enjoyed that movie. I don't know too many people that didn't like that movie, or had that movie in their top 10 favorite movies, over the last few years, or maybe of all time. I don't know. It's my favorite movie personally, and yeah, the next installment of The Dark Knight Rises will be. It's gonna be tough to surpass The Dark Knight, but I don't know. After seeing that trailer, and then I saw a bootleg of the prologue, it looks like Nolan's definitely taking it up a notch and taking it to a new level, which is very exciting. And I really didn't know too much about Bane. I mean, I watched the Batman the animated series when I was a kid, and Bane was, I just remember him being a big thug, and I don't remember him being like a really intelligent guy. And then I don't know, I was about 10 years old or so when Batman and Robin came out back in like 1997, and they just used Bane as basically just like a big idiot, big strong idiot that was like Poison Ivy's bitch. And then I was at my job that I last had. My supervisor, he's a huge Batman fan, and he was actually telling me about Bane and how he was, just as smart as Batman, but, obviously he could literally break him in half, which he did in the comics. He took him over his knee and broke his back, which was crazy to hear. I really didn't know anything about that, and then I read more about it. I think the comic was called, or the graphic novel was called Nightfall, I believe, where Batman gets his back broke by Bane, and I guess that really showed off how good of a villain Bane was, and I think that's probably the main motivation behind Nolan using Bane as the final villain of the trilogy. There's going to be other villains in it too. Apparently Ra's al Ghul, who I'm fighting right there, will be in the movie as well, due to leaks that they saw Liam Neeson on the set, which I think will be cool to kind of bring it to full circle. Another thing that another villain that's possibly in there is Talia al Ghul, who you see right there on screen. Marion Cotillard, I think is her name is. I think she's going to be playing playing her, excuse me. Apparently, she's playing a Miranda Tate, like some kind of a cop. But just by some of the on-set photos I've seen, it really doesn't appear that way. Like, she's standing on top of one of the tumblers, in like this red leather, like foreign-looking coat, and it definitely has a Talia al Ghul feel to her, and she has that that Eastern look to her with the dark hair and the dark eye makeup. I could see her definitely being Talia al Ghul, and I really think Joseph Gordon-Levitt, who was in the trailer for about one shot, I think he's going to play a bigger role as well in the movie than what's being portrayed. I think he's supposed to be playing a guy named John Blake. I mean, to me, I honestly wouldn't be surprised if he was playing a larger role, whether that's Robin or Tim Drake, I think his name is, who was the other Robin, or Nightwing or something like that. I wouldn't really be surprised if he turned out to be a bigger character by the end of the movie. And then there's Catwoman as well, which I would assume that she's going to be a villain and then turn good at the end. From some of the onset photos, it looks like her and Batman are teaming up to fight Bane and all of his thugs and the huge army of guys he's recruited. It just looks crazy. I like how it's shot. I think they shot it in the summer, obviously, because the shoot started in May, and then they used like fake snow and stuff to make it like a simulated winter, which looks pretty cool, and that's something we haven't seen in this franchise yet. So, like it was in Batman Returns, the Tim Burton sequel from back in the day that was in the snow. That had a real cool, dark vibe to it, and yeah, this one, it seems like the theme of this movie is going to be pain and I guess rising up from that pain. It just looks absolutely epic. I don't think I've been this pumped up for a movie since probably Return of the King, Lord of the Rings, or Episode 3 of Star Wars, which I thought was pretty good, even though Attack of the Clones wasn't very good. But geez, after I probably watched that trailer a good 10 or 15 times yesterday. The second trailer for The Dark Knight Rises, and it just blows my mind every time I watch it. And I try and slow it down and try and pick up things that Nolan's trying to hide. And one of my favorite things about Christopher Nolan, too, is he really doesn't give too much away at all in his trailers. You still don't know what the storyline is. A lot of movies these days, and some of the trailers they cut together, that it basically gives away the entire story, the beginning, middle, and end. Which is totally stupid. It doesn't really leave the viewers, wondering, what's going to happen or what this character is going to do or anything like that. And Nolan is just so good at keeping stuff a secret. And apparently, like, he didn't even write the script, like an ending to the script. Apparently, he was telling all the actors how the movies end, so it doesn't get leaked over the internet. And they're doing a great job, because I haven't heard anything. I mean, there's been a lot of bad leaks recently over the past few years. I remember the Terminator Salvation ending got leaked, and I think they had to rewrite it because everybody knew what was going to happen at the end of the movie, which kind of sucked. But it's good to see them keeping this under wraps, and we got, like 7 months or so. Like just under 7 months, I think. I guess it comes out like next July, like July 20th or something. So yeah, like exactly 7 months or so, or 6 months. Like no, 7 months. If it comes out in July. I cannot wait. It's going to be absolutely epic. Just the year of 2012 is going to be ridiculous for movies, with the Avengers, and I think the next James Bond movie comes out. There's all kinds of movies, but yeah, my top two are definitely the Avengers and The Dark Knight Rises. But I really think The Dark Knight Rises is going to just take in so much money. I hope it breaks Avatar's record, because Avatar was a great technical feat, but I didn't think the movie was that strong of a whole. It really reminded me of Pocahontas, I guess, just the overall storyline, even though it was vastly different and it was based in a sci-fi universe. But yeah, this video is wrapping up here. I'm not really doing anything, just running around here. But guys, leave some thoughts if you're excited about the movie. What do you think the main plot points are going to be of the movie, or the main themes? I'd love to hear what you guys are thinking, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video.